John Means, a Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Off the afternoon for
now
Washington,
to bat, Trey Turner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pitch on the way. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
batting second.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball one. In his career, Soto has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. That's by him for strike one.
One strike.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 5 homers and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0.
Too low. No.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. Nationals nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And now here is Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 31.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Scherzer racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds, and over those innings he stacked up over 2,700 strikeouts, which means he's closing in on the top 20 strikeout pitchers of all time. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The pitch. This is skied into short left center. Soto comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a
The
moment
second
here in
baseman.
Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
Ramon Urias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Making the catch is Gomes, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And stepping in, Trey Mancini, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air into shallow left center. Robles is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first, here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Behind 0-2 now. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
That is six. The first baseman, 1-0.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Starling Castro.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. So here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Robles stands at first with one out. A bouncer to the left side. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Galvis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Pedro.
Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Short, hit hard. Turner has it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
He's set. Here it comes. Rio Ruiz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1-1 the count now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next it'll be DJ Stewart, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The set and the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Orioles are on top 1-0. So now to the plate, Yan Gomes, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. In now for Washington, Kyle Schwarber. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Popped up. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Orioles lead it 1-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the AB now. Ryan Mountcastle is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Cedric Mullins. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Lifted down left. One out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Ramon Urias. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
22. Juan Soto.
Here's the first pitch. Soto doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Josh Harrison. First offering on its way.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harrison hits a little over the 270 mark. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a high chopper. Galvis on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. First pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading off
and here comes the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And now a pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all
Now
hard
batting,
stuff until the 5th
shortstop.
and final pitch for the
Ready.
strikeout. When you work off your
Galvin.
hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 0-1. fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for Washington.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Starlin Castro.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. One and two. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Now to the plate, here is Yan Gomes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
And now Kyle Schwarber struck out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the...
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single set, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs. He is got to the outfield, scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. In there, 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Schwarber leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here now is Juan Soto. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Still 1-2. One and two. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cedric Mullins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Next to hit is Ramon Urias. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
2 out, nobody on.
Count is
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Gloved by Harrison, over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Tyler Wells comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Avila, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Pitch on its way to Avila.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Avila is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ron Zimmerman.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave one. They still trail 1-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
So here's Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
For the Orioles, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Tanner Rainey takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And now Severino 0-1. First behind the 2 strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. No.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Rio Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Orioles strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Cesar Valdez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next to the Nationals, the right fielder,
Andrew Stevenson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No.
1 out, nobody on. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Kyle Schwarber.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. Andrew Stevenson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now into the box, DJ Stewart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 24.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Avila has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Avilan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First delivery to him. Cedric Mullins comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ramon Urias will be next. Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball one.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
That evens it up 1-1. Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Mountcastle on second. Mullins is over at first with one away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ripped down the line. Now this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. 2 out, bases loaded. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Austin Voth enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Into the box now, Pedro Severino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The left fielder, number 25.
Next, it'll be Anthony Santander, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trey Turner. Now here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to hit is Juan Soto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Very weakly on the ground. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
The batter on the ball. Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Harrison. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB now. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. Alex Avila would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Alex Avila. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Orioles will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-0 the final score today. The Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Means earns his 5th winner of the year. Max Scherzer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Cesar Valdez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak,